Good morning, everyone. This is the Sedona International Film Festival 2023. We're in our 29th year. I'm Tonya June Moore. I feel so honored and privileged to be here to sit in the seat and talk to filmmakers all day, all week. I wanted to give a special shout out to Northern Arizona Healthcare for being our title sponsor this year, and to all the hotels that gave rooms for our filmmakers and made them feel incredibly special. And of course, all the restaurants who fed us all week so far. And wow, you guys are going to be blown away by who I'm talking to and the story that is coming out. Please introduce yourself in this film. Unbelievable.
Thank you, Tonya.
You're welcome.
It is a long-term piece of filmmaking.
Yeah, and your name?
Reed Harkness. I'm Reed Harkness. I am the director of the film.
Sam Now.
The movie is called Sam Now, and it is a feature documentary that I shot over a span of 3 decades, tracking my family and the growth of my family.
First of all, he hasn't even had his first screening here, but please read about it in the program. This is truly about your stepbrother.
My half-brother.
Your half-brother, whose mother disappeared when he was 14. Just disappeared. And then the journey that you two go on together and the family to find her.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
First of all, what made you want to start recording your half-brother?
My brother's a really funny guy. As a kid, he was kind of the clown of the family, and I wanted to be a filmmaker, but I didn't have many resources, and I saw him as a potential subject, and we started doing these little fiction films together. And those fiction films sort of grew into a series of Sam films. And then during that process, we realized there's this big elephant in the room of our mom missing, and we decide to apply this sort of filmmaking bond and connection that we have, and the energy and the sort of like fantastic thinking to, can we deal with this big problem in our family?
What was the discovery? People are gonna ask, what was the discovery in this and the aha moment for all of you?
There's so many levels. Since it's shot over 3 decades, you get to see like this long form, real growth of a person and people. I'm in it too, but Sam is sort of the central hero, and we get to see how he blossoms into like a really amazing man. But he goes through so much. We all go through a lot in this movie. Some of the themes are intergenerational trauma, childhood trauma, how it haunts you through your life, and if you don't get into it and metabolize it and really face it, it'll stay with you indefinitely and maybe carry on into next generation.
I have to ask the question because I haven't seen the full movie yet. Is there a healing point in this movie where you all come out at least uplifted from this experience?
I'll tell you that, Sam is alive and well, and
Yay.
He is doing great. He's a social worker. He actually works with young people, and he's a coach, and he's just like a really beautiful person. Yes, there is amazing growth within the movie. I don't want to spoil it for anyone.
Yeah. I don't want to spoil it. I think what people in our Webbyverse would want to know is that he's okay. You're obviously here, and you're okay.
Yeah.
In Sedona, generational healing is an incredible subject. We have a lot of people talking about that. We're a very woo-woo city.
Yeah.
And this is a perfect place for this story. And I love, there's this one part where he says, I don't blame her. There's no hatred. I just want to know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that is healing in and of itself. Like the acceptance of, we don't know.
Yeah.
Right?
There's a lot of that.
Yeah.
It's, it's kind of a love letter to this beautiful, messy family that I have. And I think that we all have these sort of bits or skeletons in the closet that we're aware of, but nobody really wants to open the closet. And I think that stuff is, potentially hurtful.
Yes. And here you are, We're going to normalize this. We're going to make this okay, because I don't think that your story is unique. I think that there is a lot of this, and I think it's happened many, many times in multiple generations. And here you are in a whole era of people waking up and being woke. I hate to use a term. And you're doing a beautiful job of normalizing something that I feel like people have to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, I presented a movie. You know, this is a creative project for me. I'm not an expert in trauma or anything, but I really appreciate the conversations that are going around like healing and trauma and awareness. And you know, I just would hope that this film, you know, is a piece of that conversation that will help open people up. You know, and not close off.
Yes. And I think you've done a brilliant job. Thank you. Like, truly, thank you for bringing this and making this and being so raw and vulnerable. Because that's what great film truly is. I've been doing this a long time, and vulnerability is really the heart of it. Whether it's the actor that's taking on a role and being vulnerable, or somebody who's creating a documentary and doing the same. So congratulations on being able to expose some vulnerability and making it strength. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Where can people, I just think people are going to be fascinated by this whole story. Where can people keep up with this film? Where can they follow you? What's your, getting it out there to the world?
So samnowmovie.com. That's our website. You can find when screenings are, things like that. We're kind of, in our festival circuit. That's happening. The film will also be on PBS Independent Lens on starting May 8th, which is
PBS Independent Lens. Remember that.
And then our Instagram handle is @SamNowMovie. So follow us there.
Yes.
Website.
Yes. The website is the big one.
Yeah.
You're going to want to keep up with this one as you're going to keep up with most of our films, but this one in particular I think is going to pique your interest. You're going to show tonight and tomorrow.
Yes,
right?
Tonight at 7, sold out.
Tomorrow
not
at 10.
Tomorrow, the 25th. Is that Sunday?
The 25th. I have no idea what day it is.
Okay,
That's Saturday.
Saturday, yeah. So
Saturday, 10 a.m.
Saturday, 10 a.m. Great.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
so mark your
Harkness.
calendars. If you can get your tickets for the Saturday show, please do that. And if not, please follow samnowmovie.com.
samnowmovie.com.
And keep up with this incredible story. I can't wait to hear what the audiences here think. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tonya.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good to be
Our
here.
hashtags this year, SIFF23 and Sedona Film Fest 23. We'll see you in this seat in a few minutes with another incredible filmmaker.
All right.